Consider the soybean. Often called the miracle crop, soybeans are the world's most important source of protein and plant oil. Each year, billions of bushels of soybeans and other vital agricultural commodities, including wheat, barley, and corn, flow from America's heartland to help nourish the world's growing population. In the constant ebb and flow of global commerce, they merge with the industrial and consumer commodities, including crude oil, chemicals and metals, capital goods, electronics, and household items. The critical link between the production and consumption of these essential commodities is an integrated web of rail, trucking, maritime distribution, and shipping networks known as intermodal transportation. In the United States, the premier intermodal gateway for import and export traffic and the largest tonnage port district in the Western Hemisphere is the Port of South Louisiana. The Port of South Louisiana is strategically positioned along 54 miles of the lower Mississippi River between New Orleans and Baton Rouge. The port was created in 1959 to foster industrial growth throughout the River Parish region, encompassing St. Charles, St. John, and St. James parishes. Since its inception, industry has invested billions of dollars within the port district, fueling the economic engine for the entire River Parish region. These industries have confirmed their commitment to the region with continued investment in development and innovation. Marathon Petroleum is investing $3.2 billion in expansion of its refinery, which will more than double its 180,000 barrel per day capacity. One of the largest private sector construction projects in the U.S., the expansion is expected to create approximately 2,000 jobs, benefiting the local and regional economy. Over 20,000 skilled workers drawn from the region's diverse labor pool are employed by the port's resident tenants. 1 in 8 jobs in Louisiana is related to the economic activity associated with its ports.
NATCO Food Service started in 1922. We have 90 employees. We are a USDA facility, so we fabricate beef, veal, lamb, and pork for New Orleans, Houston, Texas, and the Mississippi Gulf Coast. We have hired about 45 employees on a local level. So the jobs have been very good. They're qualified personnel, they're eager to work. And without the port putting us in contact with job fairs and working with the local government, we wouldn't know about this. We're new to the area.
Petrochemicals, corn, soybeans, steel, fertilizers, and crude oil flow through the port by river, rail, and truck to and from destinations around the globe. Sustaining this intermodal network is one of the truly great rivers of the world, the mighty Mississippi, covering over 1.2 million square miles with tributary rivers from 33 states and 2 Canadian provinces.
Well, the Mississippi River is just a huge asset for what we do. It not only affords us the opportunity to mix barge and rail, it gives us the unique capability to identity preserve products through barge handling. What we do through the Port of South Louisiana is export to world markets. We take barge and rail grain down from Midwest, move that through our facilities onto vessels that are bound for ports all over the world.
Rich in history and culture, the river is still today a crucial commercial artery for the efficient and cost-effective barge fleets that journey the Mississippi and its tributaries. Navigating the deep channels of the Mississippi are some of the most experienced and best-trained river pilots in the world.
If you can pilot on the Mississippi River, you can pilot anywhere in the world. The Port of South Louisiana and our group has worked very closely in the promotion of new business, new facilities here, and also the expansion of existing facilities.
Today's river pilots blend a rich working knowledge of the river with the latest training and navigation technology to ensure safe passage for their vital cargo. The port is also served by 3 trunk line railroads. The Union Pacific, North America's largest railroad, serves 23 states in the western 2/3 of the country. The Canadian National and Kansas City Southern Railroads serve the mid-continental United States, Canada, and Mexico.
We have a very capable rail system, so we can bring products in by rail in unit trains up to 110 cars, 115 cars. unload those directly to ships or to storage, and then vice versa. We can unload from ships and barges into unit trains for distribution by rail.
4 major interstate highways, fed by an excellent state highway system, connect the port to major markets in the eastern, northern, and western United States. Capitalizing on the availability of federal funding, the port has expanded its investment in marine security, firefighting, and safety resources.
They have developed quite a efficient security network. They have security boats on the river that are patrolling, and that is a significant advantage for us in the sense that we don't have to make investments for security ourselves.
They do a lot of monitoring as far as security is concerned. We are a 24-hour facility, so having the security of the staff at the Globalplex, I feel safe with my employees being here.
Close relationships with the Coast Guard, Border Patrol, and local parish jurisdictions facilitate protection of assets and 24-hour emergency response capabilities. The centerpiece is the Globalplex Intermodal Terminal, the port-owned deep draft dock complex operated by Associated Terminals and Kinder Morgan.
Here in the Port of South Louisiana, we are the stevedore and terminal operator at the port's Globalplex Intermodal Terminal. The dock itself at Globalplex has 2 gantry-mounted cranes that can transit the entire 660-foot long dock. So when we take that crane power and we supplement it with floating cranes on the outside of a vessel, we can very efficiently and simultaneously transload numerous different types of cargo. The port has allowed us numerous opportunities to offer our customers some value-added service by adding infrastructure at the facility that gives us the opportunity to become a distribution center, to process cargo, to bag and screen cargoes, as well as offer numerous types of storage at the terminal.
Globalplex provides a 660 by 205-foot general cargo dock, which is currently being expanded by the addition of a 700 by 65-foot finger pier and a 570-foot bulk loading dock. Rail service by Canadian National and Kansas City Southern, 300,000 square feet of covered storage, 177,000 square feet of newly paved open storage, 250,000-ton storage domes for cement, 200 acres available for open storage, warehousing, or manufacturing development, and the nation's top-rated foreign trade zone number 124, which includes 12 subzones.
The importer's advantage to using a foreign trade zone is the elimination, deferral, and reduction in U.S. customs duties. Foreign trade zones allow a company to increase their international competitiveness and reduce their operating costs.
Even with recent tenant growth, more than 30,000 acres of prime riverfront sites remain available for development in the Port District.
The Port of South Louisiana has a new industrial prospect. This prospect is looking for a port that has access to a general-purpose cargo dock.
Guided by its 7-member Board of Commissioners, the port works closely with industry, local and state government to identify, facilitate, and support regional economic development.
There's a lot of collaboration versus competition. For example, St. Charles and St. John and St. James Parish will work together with the understanding that what benefits one parish will benefit the other 2 parishes. It's the business climate, it's the people, and it's just a great place to want to live as well as work.
The region's productive labor force enjoys a rewarding quality of life derived from a rich gumbo of cultural heritage, musical traditions, culinary excellence, and abundant natural resources.